Hey everybody, Preferred Selection here. You guys got here just in time for a Blood Moon. So we're back on the Let's Play character. Ooh, it's a Blood Moon with werewolves too. And we got a Moon Charm. We don't need moon Charms for anything at the moment. But we have one, I guess. I guess I'll get out of this general area. This Blood Moon threw me off a little bit because I wanted to talk about just kind of what I'm going to do with this 1.3 character, what I'm going to do with this this Let's Play in general. It's going to be a little bit hard to talk about that and also kill things. Can I summon... Let's get the Xeno staff out there, let it do some work. Yeah, that should handle things. Okay. Oh, pardon me. So, yeah, what we're going to be doing this playthrough today, or in general going forward, is we're going to be fighting the Moonlord a bunch more. That's the main thing we're going to be doing. So we have Luminite bars. I want to get fragments for... I think the Vortex armor is what I'm going to make next. That way I can take advantage of this SDMG. So we'll be doing that. I just think Vortex armor would be kind of a nice thing to have. Something else that we really need... Oh, I've got a bunch of, like, my Extendo Grip, my Cement Mixer, and my Bricklayer in my inventory. Because one of the things that I want to do in this playthrough, at some point or another... I guess I can put these in. Sure, they can go in best accessories for now, why not? I want to make the Architect's Gizmo Pack, which I was going to go up to the guide and show you, but I'm not going to do that because we have a moon. Why am I getting two summons? I'm in Beetle. Oh, I've got Bewitching Table going. That makes sense. So we're going to go pick a fight with the Moonlord again. I don't think we need any kind of different stuff or anything like that to do this. But pretty much I just want to get started on the armors that you can get from the Moonlord. After that, I'm going to go for the Drill Containment Unit. So the Drill Containment Unit will be kind of like one of the last things we do. It's kind of funny that you get all that stuff in Terraria like after you really need it. Although, I mean, it'd be crazy if you got it early, because like what would you... Like, getting a drill containment unit super early would be just crazy overpowered. Okay, so do we have cultists? We do. Okay. Pretty sure I can just take the cultist as is. Probably shouldn't just, like, tank that, but I think we'll be alright. Yeah, he's dying fairly quickly. He hasn't even tried to summon one of his buddies yet. There he goes. Oh, we didn't get the real one. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna have a Stardust Dragon to contend with now, because we didn't get the real Moonlord. Should be okay. Oh, one other thing that I want to do this playthrough is eventually I want to take down an expert mode Moonlord. I'm going to wait till I have the Moonlord gear before I do that. Okay, so we've got the Celestial Invasion going. Let's see where our pillars are. I don't care which pillars I take down first. I'll do the Vortex pillar well, I don't know. I don't know what pillar I'll do last. I'll do a pillar last of some kind. Doesn't really matter which one we do last. So you have a minute to make things before the Moonlord shows up anyway. I think I'm still going to use the Solar Eruptor for this Moonlord fight. So where's the actual... Oh, okay, there's the actual thing. Switch it up a little bit. You can tell how much weaker Vampire Knives are, just in terms of DPS. get the little bit of healing for whatever reason. Pillars should go down pretty quickly. So, I don't know how I'm going to handle, like, waiting for a traveling merchant to have a paint thing. Like, that could take way longer than the rest of our goals. And I'm not going to, you know... I don't want to just, like, do nothing and, like, wait for that to happen. So we'll kind of see how things go. If we don't get it, we don't get it, you know? Or I might just, like... AFK farm it and then just like show it to you guys. And it's not really... It's something that would be nice to have on a... Like, we went and got the friggin' cell phone for crying out loud, so it'd be nice to make the Architect Gizmo pack, show it off, show people what it does, those who aren't familiar. But I might AFK farm for it, just because it is just waiting for an NPC to show up. Which is hard to do AFK, but you just have to... You just end up... The way you end up doing, like, AFK stuff like Travel Merchant is you just check back at your computer every, like, half hour, 20 minutes or so. And if you miss a time, that's fine, you know, it's not like you need to... You can also speed it up a little bit by killing traveling merchants, because if you kill a traveling merchant, there's a chance to get another one that day. This thing's about to run out. I'd like to get these things, fragments, without dying. Okay, got my fragments. Don't care if I die now. Did I get the banners? Yeah, I did. I don't really know what to do with these banners. I feel like they're kind of hard to like set up in the amount of time that you need to set them up. Guess I'll mirror home. Like, I do want to do... No, I'll just go do the Vortex Pillar. Like, right now. We'll see how much Vortex armor we can make if we want to bother with it. Also just heal right now. I find the Vortex Pillar to be the easiest one. Like, the debuff they use is, like, a little bit annoying, but you can still move around fine when it's going on. Just gotta not try and, like, dodge left or right when you're getting debuffed. Because the debuff is what's, like, shaking me right now. But it's honestly, like, I don't care if I'm getting, shaken a little bit. Yeah, I could set up this banner, but again, I don't know what, like, I'd probably just take a bunch of damage trying to set up the banner, is my thought. Ooh, oh, excuse me. That was unpleasant. Oh. Pardon me. I was just outside, it's very cold. It's very chilly out. Yeah, this pillar, I don't feel like it's, like, as well put together as some of the other pillars. Like, the enemies look cool, but, like, they're kind of weak relative to the other things. And they don't really seem to be vortexy. Like, yeah, there's a couple guys with guns. And I guess they shoot at me sometimes. I rarely see them actually shoot at me. Maybe they shoot at me and, like, they just don't fire projectiles that you can see, or... Like, I'm taking damage. I don't know from what. Mostly from people running into me. So how does an alien hornet running into me have anything to do with... this pillar? Okay, that guy's got a gun. Sort of. He's got, like, a gun arm. I'm not critiquing it too much, but... I just rarely feel like Guys shoot at you, and they're supposed to be shooting at you. Okay, so that's done with. There's a lot of money here, probably from the eclipse. Or not the eclipse, the blood moon. Come back to here where everything is all nice and peaceful. Or sort of nice and peaceful. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the banners in... Got like a moon chest somewhere, I think. There's moon weapons. Should have a place. Kind of bothers me to not be able to. The car key. I wish the car key could fit through areas you could fit through. So I end up like never just wanting. I never want to use it because. Yeah, these are all like. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna make one of these chests just like moon enemy banners. Seems like a weird use for a corruption chest, but I'm fine with it. I don't know what I did with the other ones, but whatever. We'll get there. Okay, so we've got a little bit of Luminite. We have plenty of vortex fragments. So where's our ancient matter manipulator? We got a few of them. Okay, so at this guy, we can make... We're shy. We could only make one piece of armor if we wanted to make a piece of armor. We'd be kind of splitting up our stats a little weird if we did this. Maybe the pants? The pants give a nice bit of movement speed. And they would actually up our defense a little bit. You know, I'm just going to wait till one more Moonlord kill. We're going to do this one melee again. And then... although I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna make the... Never mind, no, I'm not. Ignore me. So I'll let bandage in that moon charm though. Alright, back to... Okay, so we need to... I'll do the solar pillar last and do Stardust like now. So hopefully I can fly through Stardust without getting wrecked. Can you go over pillars? Oh my god, I've never seen the moon like that. Okay, so going over pillars doesn't actually work, apparently. Yep. Okay, so going over pillars is a bad idea. All of a sudden, it seems like whenever I record, my phone gets very popular. I don't know why that is. I kind of want to make the Cell Staff just to have it, although I think the Xeno Staff's probably better. Okay. So we're just going to fight this on the ground. Not a good spot to be fighting these things, but whatever, we're strong enough. We can jump plenty, we just don't want to fly, because flying is what's going to attract worms. Pretty sure we can also hook just fine. That'll be okay. So if I want to get up there, I just gotta hook. And since we can shoot through things, like this is like a great vantage to be at. We just have to make sure that we, when we're ready for this friggin' event, I think I will put down a banner. Why not? Also gonna come get these hearts. Okay, so where's the actual... Alright, the pillar's far away. I'm gonna go, like, make my way towards the pillar. Just because I want to see when it goes down. So just because you aren't supposed to fly here doesn't mean that you can't dodge. Like, you can still, like, dodge attacks and do things like that. So now we're out of the range of that banner that I took the time to put down. That's okay. I'm just gonna leave the banner up on the world because I don't really see the point in, like, grabbing it. Like, I could grab it and carry it around for the next pillar, but I'm just gonna forget to do that. So I might as well leave it somewhere where there's a likelihood that a pillar might spawn. Eventually, I'll just drape this whole world in Moonlord banners. Not banners for killing the actual Moonlord. That would be nice. I don't think he drops a banner. That's when you know you've been playing too much Terraria, is when you start getting Moonlord banners. We're probably not going to kill the Moonlord 50 times. As much as I like... Well, I actually don't like... Okay, so I gotta choose my words carefully here. Moonlord... I like fighting Moonlord. I don't know if I like him more than, like, the Mechs or Fishron. I think Fishron's still my favorite boss to fight. The Brain of Cthulhu is fun to fight if you're weak. Like, if you're, you know, speedrunning or something. I think all the bosses are really fun to fight if you're speedrunning. Like, the Bee's pretty fun. Although the Bee is really annoying if you don't have a Bezoar, because you just take a bunch of damage. Okay, so that's dead. I'm still gonna, like, just give it a bit before I jump up and get those. I don't wanna attract worms. Okay, we've got a ton of fragments of various kinds now. It's a big meteor. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna make solar. I think we're just gonna go for the Moonlord as is. Don't have any, like, buffs or anything I can pop for it. So it'll just be a pretty straight Moonlord fight. So there's a little bit of strategy to these bubble guys. You kind of want to leave the little ones alive because they don't do much damage. But it's also kind of a pain. So I just kill everything. Is that really only my 50th star cell in this world? I'm surprised that I didn't kill 50 of those on the first time around. In the speedrun, generally I find that I kill 50 star cells in just one of these pillars. Taking a fair amount of damage. I might die fighting this pillar. I die a lot fighting pillars. Pillars are kind of hard. And there's not, like... You don't end up building an arena by a pillar, so you just kind of take what you can get. I could run away to heal, but, like, what's the point of healing versus a pillar? You get what you get. I want to see the moon. I want to see if it's, like, really pretty up here. Skylake's kind of in the way. Oh, that's reasonably pretty. feel like this thing should be going down soon. At least it'd be nice if it did. I could probably stand and get a little bit better at these pillars. And circle strafing, like when in doubt, if you don't know how to fight a boss in Terraria, circle strafing's pretty good. Let's back off the pillar a little bit. Just because why not? That was probably faster than dying and coming back. I don't even know. There's a harpy trying to get in on the action, but I think it's already dead. We beat our Milky Way Weaver? That's a weird name. Sounds like a candy bar. I almost bought a Milky Way today. I decided against it. Ended up buying a Dove dark chocolate bar instead. Stand by that decision. I'm just gonna get out of here a little bit. Heal again. Yeah, let's stand like here, where we're not gonna be fighting things. Run in here really quick. Okay, that's the last of the pillars, right? Okay, impending Doom approaches. We don't need to do anything for Doom except just get back to base. Do we want any buffs? So we've got a little bit of time. Sure, why not get a little bit of buffs? Alright, now let's go click on that. Go to the nurse and heal. Okay. Should be pretty ready. Just hit B whenever whenever he shows up. Yep. So you want to focus on the top eye more than the other eyes. But, I mean, sometimes the top eye is just not going to be open. Fought the Moonlord a few more times in like just like speedrunning since I've last played this character. So if you're trying to figure out like when this is, like when in relation this is to like my Twitch stuff, this is like pretty, like I just got my like 5-hour 20 time on the Terrorblade speedrun category, which is currently the world record, which if anyone's interested in speedrunning Terraria, go after my Terrorblade record, because it's pretty easy to beat. In fact, I think I've heard like people telling me like, oh yeah, I've gotten Terrorblade in, 4 hours something. Submit it, because you would have the world record. So yeah. Terrorblade's a fun category to run, I think. I think it's underrated. Like, there's a lot of stuff you have to do that's like not bosses. Like, you have to like make a blade of grass and do some stuff that people don't want to do. Well, that's part of the fun of it. There's a lot of stuff that you can, like... There's a lot of stuff running Terrorblade that can go wrong, which sounds like a bad thing, but it makes the category interesting, because there's, like, so many ways you can mess up, just, like... not remembering to do something at the right time or not doing something at the optimal time. Makes it kind of a fun category. I really kind of worry about just like falling off this nurse house. I should really put like a bridge under this just in case I like accidentally, you know, just in case I accidentally like click out of my car key. The eyes are going down at relatively the same time, which is going to be nice. We're just like way too strong for the Moonlord right now. We're going to have to do Moonlord and Expert soon. It really helps that we're a werewolf right now, because we're using a melee setup, and werewolves are awesome for melee. Okay, we probably don't want to like risk killing the nurse, so we want to drag the fight a little bit. Okay, the eyes are down. The eyes went down at about the same time, which is nice. Now for this part, we're pretty much just going to tank it. Moving around a little bit, but I'm not like planning my movement too much. Just trying to be where things aren't. Trying to get the damage in. Alright, that's Moonlord. See what we get from this one. Probably won't be as good as the Godly SDMG, because that was just insane luck. Frenzying Celebration, yes, definitely not as good. Not a terrible item, but a lot of people consider this to be the worst of the Moonlord drops. I don't have any ammo for it, so it won't do anything right now, but if I go just buy some rockets from the Cyborg... We do have a Cyborg, right? Yeah, we do. I guess I want... Yeah, I'll just buy rocket once to show it off, and then, since it's night, I'll buy a stack of rocket 3s in case we ever feel like actually using it. But shoots 2 rockets into the air. They explode and do cool things. Make fireworks. So rocket 3s are what you want to use if you're in a fight. You don't want to use 4s because they will tear up your base. 2s will also tear up your base, so don't do that. Hard mode. Melee weapons, magic weapons. Okay, so these can go here. Just drop down here. Moon weapons. Put one of these portal guns here. And then the Celebration is gonna... Yeah, Celebration is gonna get retired just like right away. It's cool, but I'm not gonna use it for a fight. I might use it for something like silly, like Plantera or like Golem later, but it's not something you want to use for like a main thing. Just gonna put my wings on. Okay, so now that we've done all that stuff, go over here. What is... Do I have anything in this chest? I do have things in this chest. Interesting things. Like Stardust Fragments. I don't remember making these. I guess I did at some point. I guess I was just like throwing stuff in there quickly. I'm sure it's on the old video and you guys probably know what that's about more than I do. Okay, so now we have the ability to make a bunch of Luminite bars. I'm not going to make Luminite bullets for a while. Like, honestly, the idea of killing Moonlord for like bullets and arrows is kind of like depressing to me. It sounds like a ton of work just to get like bullets. So I don't want to do that. Like maybe ever. We'll use chlorophyte bullets with the SDMG. So I'm going to make the Vortex Breastplate, the Vortex helmet. Oh, and I can make the pants. Okay, so we're in full Vortex now. I don't know if I want to keep around Beetle or if I want to keep around... If I want to keep around Tiki. Because, I mean, I'd rather... Summoning is more interesting to me than, like, just Beetle armor. What's the difference in tankiness between these two? Do I want Beetle for just, like, exploring? Yeah, I don't think I need Beetle armor just for... We'll be fine. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't see myself, like, putting on... Tell you what, let's actually take these all off and actually look at our armor. Because, I mean, Vortex is brand new. Let's let ourselves look at it. Looks pretty cool. How does it look with gold dye? Eh. Where was that? Yeah. We'll just retire our Beetle and stuff temporarily. Our Tiki can go in here where we may actually use it someday. Just for, like, summoning stuff. We'll replace it with Stardust, like, very, very soon. Like, maybe, like, right away. And then hard mode armor was going where? Where was hard mode armor living? Somewhere. Sure, it can go in. This can be late game armor. Alright, so we've got our Vortex gear, which is going to make our SCMG just insane. I'm going to go get Chlorophyte. I'm not going to make you watch me just farm up a bunch of Chlorophyte. And then I think I'm going to try the Moonlord again with the STMG and Chlorophyte bullets. So thank you so much for watching. We won't just be grinding Moonlord. We'll be doing other things at some point. But in next episode, we are taking this Vortex armor and we're trying it out versus the Pillars and Moonlord. Maybe we'll do, like, moons at some point and try this out against, like, the Frost Moon or Pumpkin Moon. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.